Hello, today is Tuesday of Holy Week, and we've entered a new dimension of time. Last Sunday we turned back the clock again, but we didn't turn it back just an hour, we turned it back 2,000 years. You and I gathered to celebrate Palm Sunday, and we carried palms and we sang as we celebrated the Lord's entrance into Jerusalem where he cleansed the temple. But now we're in that last weekend. This week we follow that pattern of his last days on this earth. Our gospel today takes us to the Last Supper. And there Jesus tells his disciples that one of them will betray him. And Judas goes off to do the deed. And the rest are mystified. They don't understand. Palm Sunday was a great event. There were crowds that cheered Jesus. It looked like the kingdom was coming. Everything was going so well. What's he talking about? Betrayal. What is he talking about when he talks about death? And they just didn't get it. And I think sometimes that's the common problem of us all. We don't really understand. We don't understand the depth of his great love for us. He says that he is going to walk this journey that will take him to death. And he said, "You can't follow me now." And Peter says, "We want to follow you." Where are you going? Well, we want to follow you wherever you go. And yet we know that when push came to shove, when Jesus was arrested, when the journey became obvious that it was going to be ending in death, Peter backed away. He would deny Jesus 3 times. It is a story of betrayal, of disloyalty, of despair, of pain. But Jesus leads us through that. These are all very human experiences. The good news is, my sisters and brothers, we know how the story ends. And that really is what we need to keep our sights fixed upon. How the story ends. Because our lives will know betrayal, will know despair, will know disloyalty, will know pain, and will know suffering. We'll know all kinds of experiences that come from the darker parts of life. But we need to hold fast always to the victory. You and I are invited this week to turn back the clock and to walk with Jesus through it all to victory. That's the invitation, not just this week, but every day of our lives. Have a wonderful journey to Easter.